What's good, family? Brothers. You know, in this video, I admittedly am going to ramble, but I'm going to try to limit my rambling. And I was thinking about this. I have a few notes, and I could chop this up into different videos. I don't want to. I'm just going to do this and tie maybe a couple subjects together. But basically, here we go. Okay. Living in the matrix, Western matrix. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking about how feminism is falling. And I'll be looking at different podcasts where they have women on the show and the dudes are arguing with women. And one podcast I seen, it was this woman talking about what she said. She was like trying to back up. This chick was an OnlyFans quote model or whatever. And the dude was like, well, hey, men that are self-respecting don't want to wife up a chick that's an OnlyFans model, right? And so the other chick was like, well, what would Jesus do? Who would Jesus sit down with? Who did Jesus eat dinner with? You know, basically her thing was like, who did Messiah sit down and dine with, right? And it's like, this is why you're not supposed to be sitting at all with women, you know what I mean, when it comes to especially another man's wife, you know what I mean? But, you know, the whole thing of sitting with women and conversing about heavy issues, it's a lost cause, bro, because they don't have really the capacity for the most. You ain't supposed to do it, bro. When you talk about heavy things, the woman, her position ain't to be there weighing heavy matters. Jesus also said, well, Yahshua said, Messiah said to the woman, sin no more. But he also sat with Pharisees, which were hypocrites and pimping slimeball pastors. But he also sat with the good people who were righteous. But he also sat and ate with whores and, but he also sat and ate with, guys who were criminal. So saying who he sat with don't equate to nothing. Y'all see what I mean? Like the chick was talking about how because the Messiah sat down with degenerates and ate with them, his message wasn't stay a degenerate. His message was, all right, you a sinner, stop sinning. But how this chick was trying to equate it was as though this OnlyFans model, because I guess the guy that she was debating was like religious or something, or trying to debate a religious point. Well, also what Jesus said, right? The Bible says women should not be usurping authority over a man. By her trying to teach a man, she's usurping authority. She was a very masculine white woman, but she had a look, she looked feminine. A woman places to be shutting up, bro. You are to be quiet. You talking about these church things. You saying a woman is supposed to be quiet in the church, you know what I mean? But she running off at the mouth. You ain't supposed to be usurping authority and backing up no whore for her whoredom. You're like, you should, it's amazing how that people, and it just the masculinity of this chick. It's like, I can't sit around in the presence of females talking about heavy things, bro. It's like, I already know what they are. You know what I mean? I already know what females are, so why would I sit around talking about heavy matters that's above their head, bro? It's just simple as that. So that's one thing I was thinking about. And, just looking at the podcast and all this, what I'm seeing overall, okay, I told you I'm going to ramble a little bit, but what I'm looking at is, all right, you see the whole dynamic of the Western world, and you see this stuff. Now you got women talking about, and something else I seen was about women, stalking passport bros overseas. American women following brothers who got passports and leave this country, following them overseas, running into American women in another country. And the women, I seen this one video with this black chick. She was a black American chick, went to Colombia and seen that these rusty, dusty, crusty lames, quote, dudes is over there booed up with really good looking Colombian chicks. And like, she was like, literally, she like a fish out of water. She don't compete, bro. And that's one of the problems. She can't compete because she can't compete with the good looks. She can't compete with the femininity. And so that's one of the, getting out of the West is one of the cheat codes that a man can do. Because let me flip back to the West. There's so much wrong here, man. When I say the West, basically white culture, this is a white man's dream to have his woman rule over him. We didn't set this up. They allowed their women to rule over them, and then complain that, Eastern men are oppressing women. But here you got the exact opposite. You got women completely liberated. So I was just thinking, okay, where I want to go with this. You got feminism is falling. A lot of these women is talking about they don't agree with the tenets of feminism, and that's not applicable today. And they don't agree necessarily with all this and that, but they agree with feminism. I'm going to go to the definition of feminism. Hold on. Now they talking about this kind of feminism. Oh, this brand of feminism. Oh, this branch of feminism. Oh, no. Now it's modern feminism. Look, man, look. Feminism, the first feminist was Eve. Feminism is women trying to be equal to or above men, superior to men. They call it equal, but look, even one of the, I think it was a Greek philosopher a Roman philosopher said that if you make women your equals, they will become your masters. You don't make women equal, bro. You understand me? And even making them equal, there's a point to that. Certain simp men have allowed women to be equal. Which is stupid. Why would you see? The woman was created to be a servant to help the man. She wasn't created to be equal to the man. What is a helper? Somebody to help you, serve you. Like employee or something. She do what you tell her to do. So let's go to the definition of feminism. Let me see here. It's this modern day feminism. Oh, no. This branch of feminism. Oh, no, the other branch of feminism. Oh, no. See, the definition of feminism says the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of the equality of the sexes. So that's essentially the definition of females. The advocacy of women's rights on the basis of equality of the sexes. Right there, you are already off. Right there, the definition is already off because it's defined on something that's not even true. The sexes are not equal. You see what I mean? The gender, male is not equal to a female. Female is not equal to a man. The man is superior. The man was created first in the image of God. She was created as a branch out of the tree, which is Adam, and she was created in the image of man. And since, close to the beginning of time, she has sought through the serpent, the devil, to flip and usurp authority over the man and to be ruling him. That's what it is. That's what feminism essentially is. The equality of the sexes. We ain't equal. It's the same game from the beginning, bro. The serpent, he even wanted to be equal to the Most High. You see what I mean? So he pimped that to the woman. Oh, yeah. Why shouldn't we get rights? Yeah. These women are like insane. They want to be strong and independent, but yet they want a dude who's above them. But yet she don't want to submit to the guy that's above them. Or she'll say she is, but she's acting. You know what I mean? So let me get rid of that. But yeah, so let's do this a spiritual. Let's go to the spiritual and say in the scripture it say, "For the Lord hath created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man." A new thing. So the Most High Yah has created a new thing. He said he was going to give over the world to the wicked. He was going to allow the wicked to rule for a period of time. And he said he's going to allow women to rule for a period of time. You know what I mean? So this right here, feminism, is essentially women being able to rule for a period of time. So as we see America collapse, which is the main hub that promotes feminism, as we see America collapsing, which is a matriarchy, then we see feminism collapsing because feminism needs a system. You know what I mean? The seed of feminism, aka rebellion, basically feminism is basically rebellion. The seed of rebellion is in all women because it's in their mother Eve. But when that seed is watered by simps and or watered by a simp culture, then that allows the rebelliousness that's in the woman to spring forth, supported by simps and supported by the system. She could be rebellious, but if there's a strong male construct and or a strong man keeping her in check, then to keep that rebellion in check. You see what I mean? It ain't like she can just go out and do, oh, we're just gonna create a female society and we're gonna rule men. Where has that happened in human history to any large degree at all, ever? See, it's the men that allow, simp men that allow women to be ruling over them. It's or either simp culture that or government that allows women to rule. Other than that, she ain't ruling. This is something I wanted to cover, man. Now, this is something it just hit me, man. The next thing I want to cover here, man, is that we look at the culture of America. Okay. As a video I did previously, an America is a prostitute and trick production facility. Prostitute and simp production facility. As I said, feminism in and of itself, in other words, female rebellion against the order, the proper order. Because you can say, oh, there's this wave feminism, that wave feminism. Man, look, it's females rebelling against the order that the Most High set up. Woman, servant, man, head of her. She follows what he said, period, point blank. I don't have to explain myself. All these debates sitting around talking to women and talking about, why if a man had these standards, he want his woman to be cooking and cleaning and in shape, young, tender, and looking good. If he has these standards, right? And I'm going to go into these standards. If he has these standards, that's predatory for you to want a young woman that's 18 to 20, 22 years old. That's predatory. Oh, you want her to cook and clean? Oh, that's slavery and predatory. Oh, you want her to follow your instructions? Oh, that's small d energy. That is weak man energy. And I done came to the conclusion of this, bro. All this shaming language, you got to make sick. Look, all this is, remember, okay, peep what I'm about to tell you. America is a prostitute and trick and simp production facility. It mass produces whores. You got this fat woman, like 300 pound white woman, talking about she's a 10, man. And she got an Instagram. I seen this big old whale jumping in the water. I'm like, like a whale. You know how the whales jump and then jump back into the water, you know what I mean, and splash. I'm like, you don't see gosh, bro. These are the most free, liberated, degenerate females in the history, literally, of mankind that we know of, bro. The most liberated, free harlots in history. That's why America is called the daughter of Babylon, and why the Most High has such vehement hatred of this place. The women here are the most freest and liberated more than any woman ever. So you got this broad jumping off of a yacht into the water, like somebody actually had this whale on a yacht, bro. Gosh, bro, it was difficult to look at. But see, so now because all right, let me stay on point, man. I mean, it's broad. Oh gosh, man, it's so difficult to look at. Talking about cannonball dropping to the water, you know what I mean? But it's afflictive us as brothers living in this kind of society backwards, man. Okay, back to the point. America is a whore and simp production facility. It mass produces prostitutes and it mass produces simps who gonna cater simps and tricks who gonna cater to these prostitutes. Now, I just thought about it. Just as the pimp keep his whore in line by saying, certain things, emasculating her, he's breaking her down and keeping her in her place, right? You getting out of place now, you know what I mean? XYZ, you tell, mental, when you're dealing with women, it's pretty much mental war, you know what I mean? But more so when you're dealing with the Americanized woman, it's like a psychological war. So, in that, situation. Now, when you look at this construct, just as the pimp is using psychological warfare against his whore, so like in America, these whores are using psychological warfare, mental warfare, and emotional warfare against the simps and tricks, who are the majority of men in this country. That's a microphone drop. Women who are the majority of women in America look, man, they got high body counts, they 304s, bro. America mass produces this whoredom and also mass produces soft, cushy, easily manipulatable men. And the whore always have trick over the simps. The whore always have power over the tricks and the simps. You know what I mean? So she has the power over these simps and tricks, because the simps and the tricks is the ones who paying for an experience that they can't get for free. Essentially, the pimp or let's say in this example, the pimp is having the woman give him the money. She don't have power over the pimp. When you look at, power and structure, then the whore, she has power over the simp and the trick. So she is pimping game and keeping her tricks and her simps in order. And see, that's the problem. That's a problem with the majority of men in America. They simps, and they raised to be simps. Single mother raised simps. So all this stuff is pimping. She pimping at these dudes to keep them at a low level and to keep striving for higher and to keep running on a hamster wheel, trying to keep these dudes broken. She trying to break a trick. In order to keep them broken, that's where this shaming language comes from. Hope y'all understand what I'm saying. Oh, you ain't six figures. You gotta be six figures. Oh, you gotta have a 6-inch wiener. Oh, you got small dick energy. Oh, the passport bro shaming. Oh, you predatory. You want a woman who's in shape and young? Oh, that's predatory. Oh, that's all whole language, bro. That's just hoes trying to keep their tricks in line, bro. That's another microphone drop. That's whole language. I coined that phrase. That's whole language, to keep her tricks and her simps in line. Oh, you this. Oh, you that. It's all shaming. Shame you back on the plantation. Why? So that they can use you. They can abuse you. They can break you, man. I seen this, what was it? That's all it is. Oh, you want a woman who's in shape? That's predatory. And then shame is like, I seen this older, I don't know, I get flagged for saying whore, but I seen this older 304, and she was trying to shame this dude for wanting a feminine, young, tight woman, and his explanation that you shouldn't be explaining yourself to whores anyway. Women is not to be explained. You are to be told what to do. Oh, that's a misogynist, so you hate women. No, if I hated women, I would be telling them things like Steve Harvey and all these simps is telling them. 90-day rule, you the leader, girl. You don't take no stuff. If I hated them, I'd be telling them that. If I hated them, I'd be telling them to embrace their feminism and embrace being in a 304, and body count don't matter. If I hated them, I would be telling them all of these things. But I don't hate women. If I hated them, that's what I would be doing. I'll be telling them what they want to hear. And I'll be probably making a lot of money at doing it. I'll be pandering these chicks. So this older 304, I think she actually did OnlyFans. I don't remember. But a woman, it used to be that a woman had a 4 or 5 body count, she was considered a whore. Multiply that times 100 now. You know what I mean? What's wrong with her body count? Oh yeah, that's another thing. You got small dick energy if body count matters to you. Come on, bro. This is all hoes trying to keep their simps and their tricks in line, to keep their standards low, and to keep running on this treadmill, bro. It's all hoe language, bro. So sitting on, we gotta make 6 figures. Then you gotta, podcaster, dating coach. We gotta earn 6 figures. How can you expect to get respect from a woman if you ain't making at least 6 figures? This is what she wants. This is what she wants. Well, at the same time, the dude, Will Smith, the same time, these women is got a 6-figure dude, but guess what? Getting piped by some dude that's literally in and out of jail, getting piped by the gardener, or getting piped by some nigga that just work at McDonald's, or some guy that don't even got no job. But for you, 6-figure dude, running on a hamster wheel trying to be the ultra dude so that you can impress a woman who has triple-digit body count. For you, trick dude that she's trying to keep on the hamster wheel, she has another set of standards for you. You see what I mean? The hypocrisy. So it's all whole shaming language to keep men on a hamster wheel. Because she, out of all these 20, 30, 200 dudes that done ejected themselves into and on her, all of them ain't had 6 figures. All of them. Come on, bro. She done had some dude that she just liked. And that's one thing I want to say also. Told you I was going to cover a few things. We going to get a benefit from this, man. Because I've been kind of thinking about this a few days. Things been kind of, coming to me. A woman basically is like this, man. She like you or she don't like you. It's like this. It's 2 basic kind of dudes in a woman's head. The guy she actually desires and a guy who she desires to spend his money. And a lot of times the guy she desires ain't got no money. Or he tall, or he got charisma, or he look good, or he muscles, or he a musician type, or I don't know, he's funny. These women don't let dudes in them that she was drunk that night, or he was tall, or I want to just make my boyfriend jealous, or he had some money, or he paid for it, or multitude of reasons, or he remind me of my father, or he's tall, dark, and handsome, or he's short, stocky, and built, or he got tattoos, or dude, trying to run on the hamster wheel and try to be this perfect dude that this high body count 304 is demanding that you be is like the definition of a hamster wheel running, man. It's, you know what I mean? So whoever prescribes to that, she knows, okay, got you. Well, I made 6 figures, but then all these other dudes done ran in her. It's not no certain. I've concluded that ain't no certain recipe. Well, it's close to a certain recipe, but ain't no certain recipe to keep a woman in check. Because even if she do got the in and out of jail dude, she might submit to him, but that don't mean that she gonna stay with him, and that don't mean nothing. Because she got another dude she actually like that makes her tingle later on that day or the next week. Ain't no guarantees with these broads, man. It literally is just your turn. And that's the way I think men need to focus on women, especially in the West, man. Just be like, look, oh yeah, I like the chick, she cool, but you got to have one hand open. She come in, keep your other hand open when she leave, man. It's like, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's all whole shaming language, man. Hoes trying to keep their tricks and their simps in line. And that's the majority of men in America is socialized, formatted, and built to be simps and tricks. Look at the movies, listen to the music. You know what I mean? It's all based to be a prostitute paradise. And this is why I say America's heaven for women and it's hell for men. You know what I mean? So just looking at, I know it's going to be a long video, man. Just looking at this, man, I said, she got one set of rules for the guy. she actually likes, and she got another set of rules for the guy that she don't like. It's really as simple as that. And if men focus on, that's why I hear, these podcasts, oh, you gotta make six figures, oh, you gotta do that. That's if you lead with your wallet. If you lead with your wallet, she looking at you as a simp and a trick. Now look, let me clarify this. Make your money, make 6, 7 figures. Do what you gotta do and be happy for yourself. But if you lead, this one thing I was listening to this one dude who got money and stuff, he was like, not just him, heard over the years, but a lot of people don't want to be limited and just known for their money. You know what I mean? So, your simps and your tricks, they peacock and look at my Lamborghini and look at my, Bugatti so that they can attract females. Yeah, yes, of course, like that. But in general, if a man really wants a sincere relationship with a female, in general, he don't want to be used for his money, So it's like, and even I seen this movie. What was it? It was what's that guy's name, man? Elvis Presley. It was an Elvis Presley movie, and he was trying to act like a regular dude, but I think he was rich, like an oil millionaire or something. It was back in the... I don't know what made me watch this movie, but he was acting like he was a regular dude, and he found this chick who actually liked him. And then, later on, he revealed to her, oh, by the way, I'm ultra rich and stuff. But in general, men want a sincere relationship. You got your simps and your tricks. But in general, men want to be with a relationship with some woman that actually like him and stuff. People generally kind of want, self-respecting men want a woman who actually like them for them. You know what I mean? So, but what I came to the conclusion is that, all these talking points and these shaming points is all whole language, keeping they simps and they tricks in line. And so when men like, yo, we ain't gotta, I'll put it like this. You got women, you got a guy, it's two type of men. If she like you, you can get a whole lot out of her. She'll bow down to you. She'll cook for you. She'll take you out on dates if she like you. If she don't like you, then she go demand those things of you for, in her mind, for the very, like you're wasting, I don't even like you, but you're wasting my time. So you're going to have to pay for my time. That's how she looking at it. But a guy that she actually desires, whether he be rich, poor, tall, skinny, musician, whatever, tall, dark, and whatever it is that triggers her, you know what I mean? Some women like short dudes. Women like short, loud dudes. Oh, you loud. Oh, I'm attracted. Oh, you got a deep voice. I'm attracted. Oh, you wear sunglasses. I'm attracted. Oh, he's skinny. I'm attracted. Oh, you got tattoos. Oh, he's big and built. I'm attracted. Oh, you got 6. It ain't just no one thing. What they get men to focus on is the 6 figures. And he's in 6 inches, a 6-pack. And it's all whole speech to keep you, working and trying to become better so you can get some used woman that some other dude that didn't even have to work to do nothing got for free. Microphone. So if she like you, you ain't got to pay like that, man. You know what I mean? She'll be pursuing you. Now, in relationship between males and females, it's all about who is being pursued. It's really that simple. If you pursue her, I'll take you out on dates. You pursue the woman, you give away your power. It's all about power dealing with females. Let's keep it simple. Whether it's your woman or a woman you try to make your woman. You pursue her, you have no power. She choose you and all up in your grill, you got power. It's simple. It's really simple like that. You know what I mean? So if she don't even like you, that mean that you gonna try to make her like you by, peacocking and I make 6 figures and all that. Man, this thing is really confusing here in the West, man. And I was thinking about something, man. Now check this out. Now, hold up. I personally agree with self-improvement. Hey, man, walk. I'm about to go on walk in another hour or so. I love going walks. I don't really like jogging that much, but maybe I need to start jogging and improve burn more calories, but I don't like jogging that much. But point is, that's a form of self-improvement. right? Self-improve physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, in all these different ways. But do it for yourself, man. And yes, it's going to attract chicks too, but if you just leading, with your leading with your wallet, man, it's like the chick's not gonna like you like that. She gonna like the money you spending, but she's not gonna like you as a person. Now, so I agree with self-improvement, but I think that and I'm gonna get to that land of traditionalism. Like, man, so much to cover. All right, let me go with this. All right, check this out. In this land of America, like I said, it is socialized for men to, oh, you gotta make six figures. Oh, you gotta at least six inch wiener. Oh, you gotta at least be 6 feet tall. Six, all this stuff. So you gotta be a super ultra high end dude, right? That's what, because America's very competitive. Men work hard and they only get that much. And even a dude that got the six figures, because the thought process is, oh, well, you got to be in a power position to make this money because then she'll respect you. You got some women, yeah, they'll support you for a while or whatever, but that gets old and she gonna leave. Well, hey, when you look at it the other level as well, even the six-figure dude she leave. Even the dude with seven figures she leave. Women gonna leave. It ain't no guarantee that the chick gonna stay with you, bro. So using the fact that she gonna leave a dude, it ain't no certain recipe to keep this chick there, bro. The best recipe, I think, would be to live in a patriarchal construct where it ain't advantageous for her to leave. So, and where her family and the culture presses her, you know what I mean, to stay married. Socially pressured her family and the culture, and also the government. It's like no, ain't no handouts, you know what I mean? Like in America, she leave, give me half everything you ever earned. And give me child support, you know what I mean? The government forces women to leave basically by giving them money. The government in America finances the woman leaving the house and bringing the family. So let's go with this. All right. So you got these dudes. This is one thing I was thinking about. I've seen it in Colombia. I heard about it in Brazil. And heard about it in different countries. But I've seen a couple of videos of like kind of like walking on the, how do you explain it? Like people go with a GoPro video and they go street walking, you know what I mean? Just street walking down the street, put it like that. Walking down the city streets of Prague, or walking down the city streets, Madrid city streets, or, you know what I mean? And they do, just a video of themselves walking through these city streets of this particular country and city. And so I like watching that stuff, because if you want to go to a certain country, you're like, oh, okay, that's what it looks like. Okay, that's what the vibe is. Oh, okay, that's how people look. And oh, okay. And you scope out the place before you go. And so I was scoping out Indonesia and I was scoping out Philippines and these kind of walk and talk kind of videos, And in general, what you see is men in those countries with compact, in shape, say specifically Indonesia. I forgot the name, Baruch something. Anyways, so you got these in shape, feminine Asian chicks who are in shape. And then you look at Indonesian income, like per capita is like $9,000 a year, per year, right? So I'm like, not household, but, well, it might be household. I'm not sure about that. So you got dudes making $5,000 or $10,000 per year in their country. And then you see the videos of these dudes like, wow, this is a regular skinny cornball. Like when you look at here, a dude walking around like, it's a cornball regular dude with sandals on and a regular, and I ain't going, it's just a regular skinny dude. He ain't six figures. He ain't 6 feet tall. He ain't super ultra masculine. It's like, but who we got with him? A nice, and I posted some photos of this too. Maybe a video in the community section. I don't remember, but definitely photos. And I'm like, this is what some average dude in Indonesia, or average local dude in Philippines, average dude, definitely I've seen in Colombia, average dude in Brazil, local dudes, this is what they get on average. An in shape, feminine, compact, good looking chick. And a lot of these dudes be averages, don't even have no job. It's definitely in Mexico too. It's kind of like worldwide. You don't have to be super duper ultra dude. When you get more to maybe the Western and first world kind of high income cultures and stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, the women demand more, you know what I mean? And give the men less, you know what I mean? So some regular $5,000-$10,000 a year earning regular, you know, Filipino or Indonesian dude, and I ain't going in on their salaries because I don't give a damn about their salaries. I'm just using this as an example. I care about the person. I've seen this in Ecuador. I've seen this in Colombia. You don't have to be super ultra dude, and you get compliance out of your good looking female. And some of these dudes, they have multiple females. So it's like, so you have a dude who in America making 50, 60, 70, 100, 2, 3, 4, whatever, $1 million, whatever, here in America, and he ain't even getting compliance that a regular, run-of-the-mill, Asian, you know, Indonesian dude get from his female, bro. Microphone drop. He ain't even getting compliance. And so what a lot of these men, passport, or either black men or, you know, men of other races, white men, black men, whatever, they'll go to another country and get a feminine female who's in shape and get the same thing that this regular dude in his own country is getting regularly. So what I'm saying is that, you know, these chicks is literally, bro, when you see it with your own eyes, bro, I've seen chicks cleaning out toilets, you know, and that was kind of, you know, took me back because I was in, you know, I think I was in a bus station. I'm like, why is this chick in a bus station? I was like, okay, you about to get out of here while I go to the bathroom, right? These chicks in the bus station, they mopping and clean in the male bathroom. I'm like, okay, maybe it's some prostitution going on and stuff like that, but you know, the whole thing is like it's a weird culture. And the beauty was 7s, 8s, you know, good looking chicks doing regular things, conversing with you. I didn't understand what the hell she was saying. Spanish is a little bit better now, but you know, como estás? And I was like, okay, Google Translate, you know what I mean? But so you can be a regular dude, bro. Regular and all this income and all this stuff. So this is what I concluded. You have a Western man who make all this money in America or make 40, 50, 100,000, 500,000, whatever, and he don't even get compliance from his American woman, and he is that 6-figure dude. He is that dude. But he don't even get compliance. He don't even get her cooking and cleaning. And the chick's talking about, oh, I only can be feminine for the right dude. It's like, come on, man. So when I look at that, she said, all right, I need him to be in his masculine, in other words, pay this money so I can be in my feminine. Oh, okay. So what she wants you to do is pay for the product in hopes that you go get what you paid for, you know what I mean? So she ain't even gonna act feminine and do girlfriend kind of duties, you know what I mean? Cooking and cleaning, being in shape, feminine, and only being with you, you know what I mean? Nah, she might do that. That's what you call the okie doke, the swindle, selling snake oil, you know what I mean? She might do that, but you know, you gotta be the right dude. You know what I mean? You'll get all that when she become the wife, you know what I mean? But by that time, you already locked in, hoping, sniffing behind her for a better deal. It's a snake oil salesman, man. You want me to be in my feminine? You got to buy the product and hope for the best. We listen to these damn podcasts, man. And these bros up here laying down a contract. Oh, you gotta make at least 6 figures. They all agree on the same thing. Oh, yeah, at least gotta be 6 feet tall. No good. Well, they had several dudes in and on them. They don't even know his name. She literally met this dude at the bar. He wasn't even driving he was driving his mama's car. Or he called an Uber up there. And he only got no car. These women, it's all cap. It's all delusion. And she has a certain set of standards for the guy she likes and another set for the guy she don't like. But she like his money, or she like his attention, or she like his ability, his utility value. Y'all see what I mean? Or she has sex with him for a certain purchase price. And it's another thing, this whole, it's like, in a culture like America, they raise the price of low-quality females, raising the price of vag. Oh, at least, oh yeah, you got at least taking me out on a date, $200. Oh yeah, definitely. But how many dudes has she taken out? You know what I mean? Because he had the money. But she liked him, though. Y'all see what I mean? So why self-respecting men respecting men don't put up with this bull crap? I'm not going to say if a man make a certain amount of money, that then he won't put up with this bull crap. Nah. You got a dude who, you know, who ain't got no job or who make a small job, you know what I'm saying? Or a dude just got out of jail. He might have confidence in himself and be self-respecting. You know what I mean? A man, that's why I can't say that, okay, he got to be 6 feet tall, then he can demand these things. Or he had to be six figures, then he can demand these things from females. Why? Because if that's what you believe you deserve, why not? You know what I mean? These women be all having these demands and stuff. I mean, with men, we got to be, you know, looking reality to a certain, you know, can't be delusional. But at the same time, why is it delusional to believe that you should be getting, you know, good for femininity from a female when this dude who previously was with her got femininity from her, cooking, cleaning, in shape? You understand me? Why shouldn't you? I look at it like, why? You ain't no virgin. You done been with all these different dudes. So why should I? I'm not less than these niggas. I'm equal to or better. You understand me? So why should I put up with worse from you? Why should I have to bring six figures? And you done had double digit dudes who didn't even have no job, you know what I mean? Or the musician dude, or the guy with tattoos, or the dude who can rap, you know what I mean? Or he tall, or he short, or he got a deep voice. These women have all kind of dudes in them and on them. But then, okay, now that's what. I'm different now. No. You were younger, fresher, and tighter, and that's the deal I want. But see, when you try to negotiate deals, if she like you ain't got to really negotiate no deals. That's why it's best to only deal with women that actually like it. So that's what I was thinking about, man. You got these dudes in other countries. Back to my other part of this. You got men who are in the West who ain't even getting basic baseline feminine females here in America. And when you really peep game, man, our standards are really, really not all that high, man. You want a woman who's in shape, shut up, follow instructions, and don't be giving her body up to other dudes. Hey, yeah, what's that? That's just basic female behavior that any man with common sense, a self-respecting man will want. Be in shape, follow my instructions, don't give up your body to everybody. And be a cool chick. And preferably young. And if she older, but she got her mind right, okay, you can come on board. Age, to me, age is an indicator. Because I would deal with a chick that, you know, I prefer not to. But if she's super ultra compliant, but she got a high body count, I really don't prefer that. But if she's super ultra compliant and she really like me and I wouldn't turn her away because I haven't turned other women away that was like that. But ideally, to take a woman seriously, you want her to be a virgin. Oh, but wait, according to their standards, that's predatory. And, yeah, that's what I was saying. It was this chick that was, I think, a high YouTuber, like a high-end YouTuber chick or whatever. And she was shaming men. She was like a madam. I think she's a black chick. And I don't follow female YouTubers, but I just ran across this video and stuff. She was like, she got a big following, man. She just seemed dead, like an old madam. Her spirit and stuff, she seemed dead. Like a prostitute is like a lot of time emotionally and spiritually dead, man. Nothing really can trigger her. You know what I mean? Nothing really can trigger her. She done had every sexual position. She done had every size, shape, and, you know, smell of wiener. She done had everything. You know what I mean? Throwing a sausage down a hot dog down the hallway. You know what I mean? She didn't have all these experiences. And so that's what fathers don't want their daughters to be ran through by the game, because they become empty shells, and also they soil the name of their father and stuff. But also one of those things is, like they say, microcamerism, but also her inability to pair bond. That's what that's what a lot of these women have, because they prostitutes. Prostitutes can't pair bond. See, what used to be shameful and stuff is now acceptable. So a woman having, any man other than her husband was considered a fast woman, a slut, a whore. And back in those days, being a slut and a whore was actually called bad. Now, being bad and being a slut and a whore and increasing your body count is a good thing in American society. Y'all see what I mean? So the standards have been drastically removed. So this chick was talking about, what'd she say? She was like, she got a lot of female followers, and these women are leading, these type of female YouTubers is basically older whores that are madams that are teaching. And it's like, they got so many followers, bro. And what they're teaching is how to seduce men and break men and get this money out of men. They basically is pimping these women to be in a whoredom. He need to pay at least $200, because her whole spirit seemed dead. It's all about just money and manipulation, and she don't seem to have no, I can't say soul, but she don't seem to have no femininity. It's just about, it's like I said, women become a shell of themselves. You know what I mean? The more dudes they have, and they giving their body up for a purchase price, or a $200 date, or he go fly you out here, or you know what I mean. That's a prostitute. All right, so that's why you have these women with all these mental issues. She's a prostitute. But we don't call it that. We just say, oh, she's an OF model or she's a stripper. She's a prostitute. And part of that result, part of the repercussions of living that lifestyle is that her mentals and her spirit, the hole that within her becomes an abyss. It's like a black hole within her that can never be filled. So the more penises she get, the more money she gets. It's an endless cycle. She cannot respect the men who are giving her this money for sex, because those dudes are giving her money for sex. She don't respect that dude. All she really respect is a dominant man. Y'all see what I mean? And a man that make all this money and spend money on her, take her on, she don't respect it. It's about power and respect. She don't respect a man who pursue her. She don't respect a man who spend money on her for sexual activities. So it's an endless cycle. But yet the culture promotes that you need to be the super duper ultra dude. Then you can obtain used harlots. But then the used harlots don't respect you because you pursuing them with the money. $100 bills in hand. So it's a prostitutive, damnable black hole, abyss, hamster wheel that just keeps turning on itself. The women are turned out to be prostitutes, churned out, and then the men are churned out to be simps. And so the simps chase the simps and tricks chase the prostitutes, and the prostitutes keep these simps in the friend zone as usable utilities. And then the dude that she actually like is some self-respecting dude, whether he be rich, poor, in and out of jail, free, broke, strong, skinny, musician, tall, whatever, is her trigger. So really come down, when it comes to women, it's like, is she like you or not? And if she like you and she value, then as a person, really, it's kind of like, I don't know. There ain't no certain thing that will make her like you. You know what I mean? Dudes are looking for a certain thing that make her like you. You should just improve yourself and become a better person. And they only deal with women that want to deal with you. If you see a woman, you pursue her, then you give her the power, man. It's just the bottom line. Like you see I'll be watching some of these Lamborghini pranks. And basically, the dude would try to go up to a chick. Hey, how you doing? Oh, what's up, shawty? What's your name? Blah, you look good. She giving a, she rejected him. Oh, yeah, I got a boyfriend. Yeah, I'm busy. I'm not interested. Then he walked back to his Lamborghini, right, or his Porsche or whatever, and all of a sudden, you kind of wonder if this stuff be fake, but I don't think it's fake. And she come traipsing, running behind her. You know what I mean? Booty cheeks flapping, and now he getting angry because she only want him for the money. But really, the whole thing is, when you really look at the structure of it, the structure is you pursued her. Therefore, you have acknowledged in your head that she has the power over you. So now the dude getting angry, well, you only want me for my car. It was like, you should have waited for her to approach you, bro. Or, give you eye contact. Approach you, then you got a power. Women who approach men who they like and they get nervous around dudes they actually like, man. So, anyways, so that's my whole point. Back to my other point is that, look, these dudes is going overseas. These other men that local dudes in other countries, Indonesia, Philippines, non-man-hating feminist Western cultures and stuff. Primarily patriarchal construct. The women got to compete against other women for men, for basic low income or regular income dudes in their respective countries. Let that sink in, bro. Let that sink in. These good looking women in other countries, 7s, 8s, 6, 7s, 8s, have to compete for regular, average, and even broke regular dudes in their own respective countries. Let that sink in. Where you have buffaloes and big circular built females here in America, 300 pounds, talking about she's a 10. Oh, you know what? Actually, I'm an 8. I'll be honest. You know what I mean? A bad hair day, I'm an 8, actually. Y'all see what I mean? But you need to elevate so you can... It's too competitive for... And then a dude that she actually like, he don't have to compete. It's like a hamster wheel, bro. So that's what I was thinking about. That's what men is going overseas to basically get what a local dude is over there getting with little or no effort, bro, or a small amount of money. And so you see, specifically Indonesia, a lot of them chicks, I don't know what their religion is, but they be having head coverings, they be feminine. Not all of them and stuff, but they be more modestly apparelled. You don't really see, and it's hot in Indonesia, like 80, 90 degrees. So, what a lot of women say, oh, it's hot here in Miami or hot in this, that's why I got to dress, lusciously and sexually. But these chicks in 80, 90 degree weather, that's tropical weather. But you don't see all of them out there like that, is what I'm saying. Booty cheeks hanging. And, you know what I mean? Even in the Philippines, from the videos I seen, I ain't never been personally in the Philippines yet. But my point is, I know it's a variety and stuff. My point is that a basic, regular, even considered by United States matrix, a broke dude can go to another country and get a higher quality woman. That a regular dude get over there in his own country. Y'all see what I mean? So men is going, like, my whole thing is like, women should be shamed. It should be a shame to them, like, dang, men are actually, this is a big movement. Men are leaving this country and they're telling us what the problem is. They're telling us American women ain't feminine. And these women don't want to listen. And the reality is they ain't really going to listen because they don't have to listen. You know what I mean? So, but that's what I wanted to cover, man. You really, on that particular note, some regular dude in another country, some regular Brazilian dude. This is what I heard a woman talking about, say a lot of Brazilian, what I heard personally, or I know personally in Colombia, they say a lot of South American men, they real, masculine and assertive, and they be treating women more like servants, so to speak. Some people say, oh, you treat them wrong. But they got options, bro. Some regular dude in South America got options. Regular dude. I ain't talking about super ultra dude. And it's what you find with a lot of brothers that go overseas, they go to this country, that country, they're regular dude. They don't have to be super ultra dude. Now you got simps and tricks in every category. Self-respecting men, and you also over here you got the simps and the tricks. And they gonna be the same locally and abroad. So, I ain't saying that a passport will get a man and magically make him a self-respecting man. No. He kind of is what he is. But if you're gonna be a trick or a simp, he could simp and trick and simp and get a better quality product abroad. Which I don't co-sign it, the simping and the tricking, but people gonna do what they gonna do anyway, locally or abroad. So I just was looking at all this shaming language and all the, okay, the passport bros. Oh, they are going overseas looking for slaves. And, well, I heard this other chick talking about, what she say, colonization. You going on, black men are going over to other countries to colonize the women. And all these shaming tactics, bro. Oh, you just can't handle a strong black woman. All that is whole talk to shame their simps and their tricks back to the plantation so they can be misused, abused, and used here locally as opposed to abroad. That's all it is whole talk. Yes, Sammy. Oh, you have small dick energy. Shaming Pat. Oh, you gotta be six figure. You don't make enough money. And this chick done been with dudes that ain't made no money this year. Dudes that was fresh. You know what I mean? Like, they got one standard for the dude that they don't like and another standard for the guy they do like. It's all about who is pursued. It ain't about no equality. Ain't no equality. One person is going to pursue the other person and the other person going out of power. It's simple. I ain't ever seen no dynamic of equality. The whole dynamic of feminism is about women seeking to usurp authority over the man. And it's something else I want to talk about. It ties into this, and hopefully you're getting some substance from this video. And I told you it was going to be longer, but here we go. So I'm looking at, people talk, these different podcasts talk about you need to be this, you need to be the super duper earner. I was thinking about something else, man. I seen a video from Andrew Tate, and he was talking about how he'll never date promiscuous women again after going through all the stuff he went through and all that kind of stuff. And, hey, man, I look at it, he was saying he spent like $1 million a month on legal fees or something like that. Whether it's Andrew Tate or whether it was that, always Jonathan, the Marvel Comics black dude who is woman, Majors, Jonathan Majors, I believe. Whether it's him, where his woman just threw some random charges at him, or whether it's the regular dude working a regular job, it is a system set up, man, that, if you just super duper ultra dude and you leave, with your wallet, and even if you don't, my point is, even if you are that high end dude is what I'm saying, ain't no shields and no protections, legally. So we look at Jonathan Major, just some regular chick, or I think she was a semi-actress or whatever. What she do? Go to the system, throw some charges. What's his protection mechanism? So being this super duper ultra dude, what I'm saying is it don't shield you. Well, it can shield you, but it ain't no guarantee that the woman gonna be compliant is what I'm saying to you. It ain't no guarantee that she gonna be, just because you got money don't mean that she gonna be in pocket and follow your instructions and all that. Money don't equal game, big penis don't equal game, big muscles don't equal game, big fame don't equal game, big position on a job don't equal game. Game is self-discipline and wisdom about these bras. Those two things together, So then that ties into what I'm saying. Being a super duper high income earning dude and being a protector and provider. That's the next point I want to make. That stuff, being a protector, provider, man, it ain't rewarded in America. That stuff don't work here because of all the legal system, and it don't work here. You ain't appreciated. And the system, if you are that type of dude, you probably gonna be abused by the system. So the problems in kind of the West are unique, in human history and stuff. And I'm gonna read a couple notes here. Given in this society, they give prostitutes a big stage to speak from and judge the quality of what men is supposed to be bringing to the table. It's absolutely ridiculous. In this society that has high body count and disease, prostitutes shaming men for not making enough money or not having a big enough wiener, you know what I mean, and having all this stuff to bring to the table. But yet, they done gave their body, they done literally gave they, y'all got a peep game, they literally gave their body up, their most prized possession, to a dude who literally live in a mom's basement. I call cap, bro. Y'all think about it. She literally gave her body, a younger, fresher, tighter version of her body, to a dude who literally lived in his mom's basement for no price. And she probably even brought him food over. But for the other, because that's the dude she actually liked, right? But the dude that she don't like, but who is pursuing her, who is in her friend zone, he got to pay. One dude pays, one dude plays his PlayStation, his mom's bathroom, and plays with her cheeks for free. Y'all see what I mean? This thing, it is what it is, man. So it really come down, when it come down to dealing with a woman, is like, are you her type? And her type changes. So, these overly stimulated women in America, they overly stimulated with attention, overly stimulated with experiences, overly stimulated, sexually, you know what I mean? They overly stimulated. Whereas, say, a really actual good-looking, healthy-looking, Filipino or Indonesian chick or Colombian chick, is they ain't getting stimulated by a whole bunch of dudes with a whole bunch of attention. Why? Because in their countries, they are just one of the other chicks that are 7 or 8 that look real good out of all the rest of the chicks that look good. So these women have to compete. And any big 300-pound blimp walking around, nobody want to look at that, man. That's disgusting to look at, here and abroad. But it's celebrated here in America. This good-looking, round-hipped and big butt, small stomach having Colombian chick, Brazilian chick, have to compete for a regular dude in their respective countries. And they got to compete with other good-looking Colombian chicks. So it's a way better, it's a way different dynamic. Women in America are not competitive, bro. They're not competitive at all, man. Because they taught here that, hey, I'm a queen, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man. And men are used tampons to be used and discarded after their usefulness is gone. It's very adversarial and combative here. Women don't look at no man as important like that. Oh, but wait. She look at the man that she actually like that. But also, there's a time limit to that, too. I think that men try to formulate like figure things out, right? All right, so we got a problem here in America and dealing with women, and women want this, let's go get that so we can get the women. But then you got the other situation, well, dang, this dude don't got none of the things that she said she want, but he's dominating her and she's following his instructions. He's getting the sex for free because she's paying for him. So why should I go over here and earn all this money when I can just be like this dude? Y'all see what I mean? But America want to keep men simping on that hamster wheel, man. So this is something I was thinking about, man. This is the whole, think about it. What really stimulate women is the mentals, man, and the spirit of the man. She can have a dude, like I said, man, these women got a whole bunch of sex partners, whole bunch of experiences. And she's saturated and oversatiated with all this stuff. Too much exposure. Scripture talking about how a woman could be abusing herself through overmuch liberty. You know what I mean? They say, oh, you restricting your daughter. Oh, you restricting your wife and you telling her what she can't do. That's abuse. That's abuse. Well, the scriptures say you abuse your woman by giving her overmuch liberty. You give her too much liberation and liberty, aka feminism. That's how you abuse women. Microphone. That's how you abuse women, by giving them too much liberty. You keeping her constricted and away from the poisons of oversaturation of prostitution. Prostitutes ain't happy, bro. I mean, I can't say that. I would say, like, they got a hole within them, man. Some of them is delusional and they have accepted I'll put it like this. Most women who are honest with themselves and honest and stuff. And I've talked to some older women who pretty much, out of the game, and they're honest. Like, I did a lot of things and I wish I had done this and that, because it takes a piece out of a woman. When she getting ran through by different dudes, it takes stuff out of them. Take a piece of their soul or their spirit, if you will. Because when you know that you have, basically they sold out. Kind of like people who have, as perfect example. We can understand an example. A lot of these dudes people who have made it in the rap career, music game. That's the big thing. A lot of people, understand the music. A lot of times they got to sell, quote, quote, sell their souls. You know what I mean? In other words, do homo activity in order to get this part in a movie or, the entertainment industry, not just music. But, it's coming out, or you want to be part of a Freemason, you know what I mean? And you got to do certain things. You got to be, certain immoral things. I think Cat Williams came out and was talking about different people who had to bend over literally, to get, to get, up in the society, So, a lot of, I heard, some rapper dudes, they'll rap about how they sold their soul and this and that, So I don't know if they actually literally sell their soul, you can still repent for the most part. But point is, a lot of people have sold their soul, sold their integrity. They put it like that. Instead of they sold their integrity. You know what I mean? So let's look at this. Let's look at it. This is a deep video, man. I hope you get some power out of it. This is powerful. I don't speak that about my videos all. This is power. I don't watch or listen to my videos over and over, but this right here is power. So just as one of those dudes in the music industry, or entertainment or whatever, a lot of times it's something called the casting couch, right? In order to do this, get this part, you might have to do a little, do a little bit strange for, So they be like, you know what? That's where the integrity is like, damn, I wrote this part. It's like, damn, I want this part, but I don't want to do that, but boom, 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 so therefore there's the war, there's the struggle. You see what I mean? So therefore, if they bow down and bend over, they sold their integrity. You see what I mean? So now we take that from the music industry and we apply it to your average typical American woman, which is 3 or 4. So now a prostitute is sold her integrity, or her soul, if you will. Some people say soul, whatever. She has sold her integrity for a purchase price. She on OnlyFans, $4.99 a month. She's selling her sexuality, whether she having sex with somebody else literally, or she's doing whatever by herself, or doing whatever kind of sexual activities. It's still prostitution. Or whether she's a stripper. I don't never have sex with any of my clients. Doesn't matter. You're still selling your sexuality for a purchase price. You know what I mean? Or if this dude take her out on a date, she already know that he wants sex. You know what I mean? For $300 a date or whatever, you selling your soul for a purchase price. And if they're honest with themselves, then that's exactly what's happening. They selling their integrity, not their soul. So back to what I was thinking about this chick, that madam chick. She's just like a soulless, trying to corrupt other women, and these other women listening to this chick. Sprinkle. No, I wasn't a sprinkle chick, but yeah, I guess that's another example too. These chicks is polluting the next generation of females to continue within their prostitution and continue, destroying themselves and continue abusing themselves through overmuch liberty. Y'all see what I mean? So that's what America promotes, that the woman continuously abuse herself, therefore increasing the abyss and the hole within her. Therefore also, selling a piece of herself, selling a piece of her integrity for a purchase price. You don't give him the cat unless he have a certain amount of money. $5,000, he spent $5,000. What was it, $5,000 within 90 days or something like that? Then you can give him. But that's prostitution. That's a longer term prostitution. It ain't like the snag-a-tooth meth head chick that you just do some stuff and, the back alley for $5, $10, $20. You know what I mean? she getting it done and you getting it done quick and effectively, but ain't no difference between her and a woman who trying to extract resources from a man long term. Same thing. And so a woman is selling her integrity, bro. You know what I mean? And that's what America promotes is a woman to be prostitute. A prostitute had that hole within them because it's an integrity. It's a removal of her integrity. So only kind of man she really respect is a man who is dominant and stuff. A man who's self-respecting and gonna tell her no. Basically, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that. And she's attracted to that because especially if she's a good-looking woman, because all the other men in her life is telling her, "Oh, you look good." She's like, "Oh, I'm fat," or "Oh, I'm feeling depressed." "Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I'll pay for this. I'll fly you out here. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it." Everybody. Yes, I mean, all the women in her life, is co-signing her because they 304s as well. All the simps and the dudes in her life in her friend zone is co-signing her as well. And everybody telling her, "You okay?" You know what I mean? She got the pain of selling her integrity and being basically a broken vessel. She got that pain, but she can cover that by taking meds. And she can cover that pain by, drinking alcohol. She can cover that pain by, feeling good about herself by breaking a trick or a simp. You know what I mean? She can take care and soothe that pain for a minute, put a Band-Aid on it by getting money, from these tricks and attention, which is money, getting attention from these simps and stuff. So she don't really have to look in the mirror and deal with the pain, is what I'm saying. Because the society, the movie's going to tell her, you strong and independent. You got your Steve Harveys, oh, you strong and independent. You can make another him, right? You got all these simps and you got all these other females who are broken talking about how you don't, oh, don't worry about it, girl. She got women in her family, her mom, sister, cousin, aunties, telling her, oh, don't worry about it. We all make mistakes. And so a man who actually tells her the truth about herself, she ain't really probably ever heard that, bro. Broken, man. So America just promotes broken women, bro. But it's all kind of masked. Because like I said before, man, people respond and people pretty much change when pain is applied and administered. That's when people really change. That's when, people pretty much change when things become difficult and stuff. And so for the average American woman who's living her best life with her high body count, pain ain't never really applied. Where's the pain? Where's the pain if everybody co-signing everything she say? And then that's why a lot of women is attracted to more quote unquote bad boys or men who respect themselves. They're attracted to that because a man who respects himself ain't gonna put up with her crap. Ain't gonna tell her about herself. Say, look, I'm the prize. You're gonna have to follow what I say, or just go be with all the rest of your dudes. She can respect that. Women is drawn to that, man. And you ain't gotta be super duper ultra. See, again, look at her dudes that she did respect in her past. So just something I was thinking about, man. Let me read a couple of these notes, but basically, man, in this land of America, this is a prostitute and simp mass production facility. And in this setup, you have women who are determining what a man is supposed to be. You see what I mean? And that's not proper order, man. And then you're supposed to be this. You're supposed to be making 6 figures. Oh, you want a woman who cooks and cleans? Oh, no, that's small dick energy. Or you want a woman who's 20? Oh, that's predatory. Or you want So my whole thing is like, yo, man, who cares what these 304s got to say, bro? So that's just my thoughts, man. I just wanted to cover a few things, man, and I don't know, man. It's sitting here listening, and I gotta be honest. I'll be watching some of these panels and stuff with these bruh. It's funny because we have, you got different. It's be funny when the dudes be checking the chicks and stuff. But I'll be like, man, sitting there talking to these bras all this time, man, you burn your energy out, man. You have stress problems. As you coming with facts. Like I'll be watching a whatever podcast and a Fresh and Fit podcast and some other podcast and different random ones that pop up in my feed and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you guys are sitting here talking to these broads, man. And I understand you're gonna make a lot of money. You know what I mean? I understand, but I can't. My personality ain't when Kevin Samuels was talking to them broads. You know what I mean? Hey, everybody got a different personality type. Mine is like, look, it is what it is. If you ain't down on my program, just get to step into the next dude. But I understand the game, and some people they trying to actually help. I think that you can't, this can't be a charade. That's why I like some of the podcasts, because it's like they actually trying to help brothers and stuff understand female nature. But with the men, it seemed genuine, but when it be with like the female YouTubers, I know that everybody making money, don't get me wrong, but with the female YouTubers, it's like, all right, what's your motivation? You know what I mean? You talking about these whorish women, but look at, you got your titties all out. You understand, man? You made up and stuff, and you looking luscious and sexy, but you talking about all these, you talking these chicks, like, I don't even want to name no names and stuff. I watched this one probably, this chick is looking like a luscious 304. I'm like, wow. And that's what you like, wow, okay. And she just repeating, and I don't watch her podcast like at all. But then I'm like, I watched it before, but I don't watch it like on a regular basis. Because I'm like, what she's spitting is it's just male talking points that we spit. But it comes from the mouth of a good-looking, succulent-looking female. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, she makes some good points, So I have to look at the motivation factor of a good-looking chick all of a sudden becoming red-pilled, and all of a sudden red-pilled chick. That's kind of blasphemous to even say, right? It's kind of blasphemy, to a red-pilled chick, an awakened woman, you know what I mean, who's still dressed like a 304 while acting, what they call it, tradcon, acting traditional conservative while dressing like a 304 and titties hanging, lipstick and luscious lips and booty hanging, popped out while talking about all these 304s. Like, you one of them, you know what I mean? You just flipped it, and now you talking about male talking points, and you collecting a lot of money from tricks and simps who like, yeah, she said some good points, yeah. I guess it take all kinds, man. You know what I mean? I guess it take all kinds, man. The chicks do be looking good, though, but they be doing the okie doke. Listening to male talking points, they be coming on my channel talking about, and these women out here, women to sell other women out, you know what I mean? So y'all don't need to hear, I don't need to hear from no woman or male talking points. I am a male, you know what I mean? Oh, shoot. And one of the main things, who was it? This chick was on a panel talking about, it's predatory because she was an older Latino chick. She was like, I'm not trying to be offensive or nothing. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. You know that she about to say something disrespectful when she says, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It's like when somebody, I had many conversations with white dudes, and they say, well, I'm not trying to be racist. As they about to say something racist, you know what I mean? So she was like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. As I'm about to say this disrespectful comment. And the comment that she said was, what did she say? So she was like I estimate 34-year-old Latina chick, kind of overweight, still a good looking broad. But she was, basically criticizing the host, like, hey, if you want women that are 18, 19, 20, that's like close to pedophilia. That's, what do you say? That's predatory, right? And so I'm like, all right, so predatory, and let me discuss that too. So it ain't predatory when she was 18, 19 years old, breaking and predator, being a predator and removing men of 50-year-old men of their resources, right? That's not predatory. Seeking men who got money so she can strip them, that's not predatory, right? At least if a man get with an 18, 19-year-old woman, she's still gonna have her body. You know what I mean? He can't strip her of her body. But these women out here stripping men of resources, stripping men of their children, that's not predatory, bro? Using a American system to strip men of their resources, that's not predatory? It's like, these women be delusional, bro. But yeah, when she was, now she about 35, twice that age, when she was 18, stripping men and preying on men, you know what I mean? It was okay. Now I ain't gonna say that, look, man, men and women want what they want when they want what they want. You know what I mean? So I can't, like I said, people look at it as, oh, you predatory because you want some woman that's in shape. A woman at 18 years old, legal age, that's predatory. See, it comes down to it like this. In American society, it's promoted that the man ain't supposed to have no standards. And his standards is supposed to be whatever the women say it's supposed to be. You don't like your woman fat? Oh, you're fat shaming. You want a woman who's 18, 19, 20? Oh, you're predatory. You're pedophile. Or you want a woman to be feminine and cook and clean. Oh my God, you're a misogynist and you hate women. You're a slave driver. You want your woman to be monogamous. Oh, you're controlling. You don't want your woman's booty cheeks on Instagram and OF. Oh my God, he's so controlling. He's toxic. Man, bruh, this place is super toxic, bruh. I don't know what I'm going to name this. I don't know what I'm going to name this video, man. The super toxic matrix of America or something like that. Oh my gosh, man. Oh boy. But yeah, just a couple of things I've been thinking about the last couple of days. I wasn't even going to do no video. I said, man, let me do this video, man. But see, the protector provider kind of stuff, man, I believe in being not just no protector provider. I believe in being a master over the female and, be protector if she under my authority and follow my instructions 100% and provide, yeah, but she gonna bring something to the table too. So it ain't just no protector provider. That's all they would. No, it's about being her master and leader or shepherd or guide, then protector provider. They just want the two that's like, servicing her. You know what I mean? I need a provider. I need a protector. But what about a master who's going to guide you? Are you worthy of protection and provision? What do you bring to the table? Do you cook? Do you clean? Do you follow instructions? 100%. Only then do you deserve protection and provision. See, that protector, I got to earn these 6 figures, I earn this, then I can get the respect of female. That ain't going to guarantee that you don't get respect of female. They going to respect the amount of money that you make because they like buying stuff. Right? They like money, so but then she also has a dude who she actually likes, and she has a hots for. And you ain't him, so if you ain't him, you have to pay. That's who the society's trying to condition men, which is the majority of men in America, simps, condition men to be these high-income tricks and simps so that the women, which are primarily socialized to be prostitutes, so that the women can come along and break them. You know what I mean? So yeah, they try to elevate the price, elevate the income level of the tricks and simps, and then lower the standards and the demands of these simps and tricks, and then shame these men for not reaching those standards. That's all this is. It's whole talk, man. It's whole talking points, man. That's all it is. But then they got a dude over here who don't meet none of those. He doesn't meet any of those requirements. Or because he got the gift of gab or he looked good or, you know what I mean? He ain't following, sniffing behind her. Oh, I'm attracted to him. Why you got the hamster wheel dudes trying to make 6, 7 figures so I can impress a female who done gave her body to some dude who ain't even got a job? Bro, this we really look at this bull crap. This society's trash, bro. Now check this out. This also the whole protector provider stuff. That's applicable. You can get abused abroad too. That's more applicable when you're in a patriarchal construct that rewards the protector provider man. You know what I mean? That if this woman, essentially where this woman biblically is a piece of property distributed from the father to the husband to be owned, then protector provider for. Why? Because she's been groomed to be a wife. American women have not been groomed to be wives. They've been groomed to be everybody's wife. You don't want your woman talking to other dudes. Oh my God, you're controlling. You're toxic. I can't believe this. You're controlling. You're low. You got low dick and small wiener energy. You're not confident. No, I'm not confident. I mean, I'm not confident in this relationship. You're making me. What they say? You're not confident, but it was some other word they use. They say you ain't secure. Yeah. You ain't secure. You're masculine. You're not confident. You're not secure. Well, you're making me insecure. You're supposed to help. You know, I'm secure in myself, but I'm so secure in myself that I don't want you out here talking to other dudes. And by you wanting to talk to other dudes, I'm not secure in my relationship with you because you want to be out there in the game. So y'all see what I mean? It's all the mental okie doke and the mental abuse. Y'all see what I mean? It's all whole talking points. That's what it is. This video probably going to take it down. I suggest you download it immediately. Using the YouTube downloader. But yeah, it's all whole talking points, man. Trying to get dudes to be this ultra dude so they can break them. But other dude, she ain't got all them demands for that dude. Brad, Chad, Pookie, Ray, you know, Nook, Daquan, Arquavion, you know what I mean? These niggas ain't gotta do all that, bro. Man, you know, you got a situation where you got a chick that go out on a date that this dude spend all his money on a date in a friend zone. And she'll literally take that and take a, you know, I want a doggy bag or whatever. She'll take a doggy bag, high-end stuff. I heard this is regular through growing up and stuff. And she'll take that food and give it to her dude who she actually like. You see what I mean, man? It's like, why run on the hamster wheel of trying to be the best that a prostitute ever had, man? Hopefully they find this video liberating and freeing, man. This is not just you, man. This world of America, this matrix, this toxic matrix of America is a vile society. It's not just you. You gotta level up. Yes, level up for yourself. Yes, make this money. Yes, go out here. Like I said, I'm about to take a walk right now. Yes, go out here, do your exercise. Yes, hit the gym. Yes. And yes, get a passport. Yes, get out of here. And yes, increase your options. But don't do the tricking and the simping and low quality stuff here locally, neither abroad. Understand that you the freaking prize. God made you. Then he took the woman out of you as a branch, which is greater, the tree or the branch. It's really simple. So I don't know. I'll just sit back looking at this stuff, man. These female YouTubers, the ones that be, you know, trying to, the feminist, not the fake trad cons. I ain't even talking against all of them or nothing, because some of the chicks are genuine and some of them is grifters just working in the male spaces. You know, it's called a manosphere for some reason, you know, for a reason, but they got chicks, you know, pimping the manosphere, but man, it is what it is. But you know, just understand you the prize, man. You know, so just something I was thinking about. You know, it's something else I want to say real quick too. The prize, they say, is a man a prize or the woman a prize? How I look at it is like this. Originally, as it was from the beginning, so is it now. The man is the prize. He was created, and he created the woman out of the man. And it is what it is. She's the lesser vessel. Prize, schmize, I don't know. Who's greater? I don't need prize. Who's above, right? And when you talk about prize, it's relative, right? So if they do, again, it all comes down to two. I don't see no other angles, man. Maybe a neutral angle, but other than these two angles, he who is pursued or he who pursues. Basically, that's it. Neutral. Let's say if you want to deal with a woman, you can't be neutral because you're going to be pursued by her, or you're going to, it ain't really no neutral anymore. Look at this. Look, man, she chasing you, you win. You chase her, you lose. It's pretty simple. In the beginning of the relationship and during the relationship. So that's something I was thinking about. Don't chase, let her chase you. You got a dating profile, put a profile up there, and let the women come to you. You know, if you only get one per month or something, so be it. It's better than expelling your energy trying to reach out. It's better to be pursued. So, oh yeah, that's another thing. Oh, men are who want to be pursued. You're sassy. You're sassy. It's another whole talking point because they don't want me. Can y'all see that all this stuff is the okie doke to keep men in a weakened and abused position, running on a hamster wheel, being abused? You want a woman that's in shape. Oh, yeah, you're fat shaming. You want a woman that's 18, 19. Oh, you're a predator. You're a pedophile. You want a woman that cook and clean. Oh, you're controlling, and you're a misogynist. You hate women. It's always like, dang, what is she supposed to bring to the table? Oh, I am the table. Insanity, bro. So that shows you that she has a higher view of herself than she do of men. What do you? Well, dang. If a man have standards, oh, he's controlling. He's toxic. So, like I said, you ask the question, what do you bring to the table as a woman? What, man? What the table? What do I bring? I am the table. And I watch some of these. The podcasts are asked, all right, so you want a man at 6 feet, you want a man at 6 figures, all this. What do you bring to the table? And it's like the whole concept of her bringing something to the table is like, huh, what? Huh? What? Oh. Fish out of water, bringing something to the table, nigga. I am the table. I don't know, man. The last few days, man, I just been sitting back and observing these savages, man, and just looking at this culture, man. I'm like, man, the Most High can't flame this whore quick enough, man. You understand me? Because as America falls, all these strong, independent women, they gonna fall. Feminism is a construct that's held up by America. It's a construct that can only be held up by either simps or either by a government and policies and stuff. So she could find, it would have come down to the ideology about who's the prize, right? If this simp dude look at her and he pursues her, poof, she's the prize. But in general, the woman shall be looking at a man as the prize. So it's all kind of who's in a power position, who's supposed to be in a power position, supposed to be the man. But you have people are people, right? So it's an individual basis kind of thing. So again, one man's trash is another man's treasure. One man's like, woman, do what I say, go cook me some food and shut the hell up. Whereas another man, for that same exact woman, another man, he go cook the food. He bow down to her. So it's all relative when it comes to who's a prize and stuff. But who is the leader is the man, 100%, no question. So just something I was thinking about, man. Hopefully, man, y'all found some video. I think I covered everything, man. You know, all these talking points, man. You want a woman. It's just what I'm saying, man, is that these talking points is pro-prostitute and pro-feminist, which is the same thing. It's like saying pro-river or pro-body of water. They both the same because a river is a body of water. So these talking points are all pro-feminist. So this is my I'm egging on about feminism, and it's my punch at feminism. You know what I mean? I can't create policies. You know what I mean, and all that. But I can run my mouth on the YouTube, my soapbox, talking to a few brothers. You know what I mean, about a few things about how things actually go. And you know what? How powerful we actually are, because our voice actually means something. Y'all see what I mean? Our voice is very powerful. And just something I was thinking about, man. Man, you know, a couple other things I want to cover real quick. Thank you to the brother that sent me the, I think it was the Civil War movie, 2024, coming out on April 12th, I believe. That trailer looked dope. That trailer looked realistic, bruh. Like, that might be on some Purge movie level. I'm going to have to check that out, bruh. Dang. That trailer, y'all should check that out. It's called the Civil War 2024. I think it's coming out in April. Speaking of April, on a spiritual, they got this, as I understand, March 25th is like a lunar eclipse, followed by like a week or two later by a solar eclipse on, I believe, April the 8th. So we know that, and this is around the time of the Passover, and we know that the Messiah said that, what is it? The sun shall be darkened and the moon shall turn to blood before the day of the Most High come. But I ain't saying this is it or nothing. I'm saying it's something to look out for, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking about how, and plus it's solar eclipse, and it's not a blood moon, as I understand. It's just a regular lunar eclipse. I thought it was a blood moon, but nevertheless, just as it's like, man, just as America is being eclipsed, and the solar eclipse is going to take place over America. So I'm like, oh man, these are signs, man. I wonder what's going to happen, bro. Then after that, you got the movie coming out, Civil War. So I'm like, and then that's around the time of the Passover. You know what I'm saying? So when death passed over the children of Israel. But so I'm just looking here. I'll just throw that out there. I ain't saying absolutely or nothing. And I did have a dream about 3 days of darkness, though. You know what I mean? But we'll see what happens, man. The next month seems like it's gonna be some pretty wild stuff. We'll see what happens. But yeah, man. Just as so, when America society is strong, peep game. Just if the Civil War, like that movie, The Civil War coming out, where feminism gonna be at? Where the strong, independent women gonna be at? Where these big, loudmouth females that be on these podcasts, where they gonna be at? That's right. They're gonna be looking for some man to take care of. All the men. So, but also a lot of the men, depending on how this stuff go. I don't know if it's gonna be Civil War, but I'm really thinking that's probably gonna be one of the things because, as an addition, I told you I like to cover a lot of stuff at one time. I don't really do a lot of videos no more. I mainly do like one long video now because one of the main reasons is my computer been it is broke, man. I gotta get another one, but so editing the thumbnails and editing the videos from the cell phone and all this stuff is kind of difficult. So, but yeah, if y'all want to give to the laptop fund, feel free to do the donate using the CashApp in the description. But I've been trying to crank these videos out with the cell phone, man, and stuff. But anyway, so I try to give y'all a large, compact video of compressed, high quality, powerful information and stuff. So, but yeah, man, you got the Civil War situation going on, man. Where are all these chicks, man? Come on, man. Strong, independent, and feminism only rides on the back of simps. Just as, spiritually speaking, the whore Babylon, which was depicted by being a woman or a whore, riding on the back of the beast. Oh, wow, that's so powerful. Peep game. Just as feminism can only ride on the back of simps and a system, likewise, Babylon rides on the back of the whore, of the beast. Wow. Wow! Thank the Most High. Feminism cannot exist in and of itself, or in other words, matriarchy cannot exist in and of itself. It had to be on top of the back of men, on top of the back of a construct, whether it be a simp man or a governmental structure that created by men. Feminism cannot exist without that. Feminism empowered cannot exist because a woman, feminism mentality is the evil seed that a lot of women have within them anyway. Just like the simping seed is within Adam. He simped on. That's why simps and feminists, aka, is bad. So just like the simp and the feminist go together. So you had Adam who simped, and you have Eve. So that seed within the man is to be a simp. He had to fight that crap, his nature. Just like the nature within a female to be a feminist whore, she got to fight that nature. So it's within all of us, the sin nature, to sin, right? And to do the wrong thing. So, but in American culture, it's difficult for the woman not to be a whore because everything's set up for her to be a feminist, aka 304, aka same thing. So anyways, I just want to drop that, man, And hopefully brothers been edified, empowered, jolted with a strong strength of energy, more energy in your batteries, Yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk to, man, and probably ruffle a few feathers, and maybe this video get taken out, so go ahead and download it using the YouTube downloader, But anyways, like, share, but yeah, I did this out of love. I don't hate women, I love women. That's why I tell them the truth. If I hated them, I'd be just telling them what make them feel good. I can't do that, bro, because I can't live with myself, and it ain't in me to do that. Tell them, oh, yeah, you look good. I'd rather just be quiet and not say nothing. I'm not built that way, bro. I'd rather just be quiet and just kind of dismiss myself as opposed to sit there telling these women lies. You know what I mean? So if they want the truth, then I'll be like, I can't breathe. I don't lie to women, really. You know what I mean? That's not my thing. I say, look, you fat. Or I won't say nothing. Or I say like, yo, you need to improve. You know what I mean? You overweight. You know what I mean? You got a man. Like this one chick, give you an example. This one white chick got a man. She looked cute. Probably about a 5, she a cute little white broad. Average, something like that. And, but she be, she let me kind of know that she want to talk to me about her issues with her husband and all that. So I'll be like, no, you need to get, work this out with your man. Isn't it? She taking a dump on her man, what he ain't doing, isn't it? So I'm like, I dismiss myself in these conversations. My thing is always, it's kind of like a business environment. So I'm telling her, but we kind of associates or friends, quote, quote. But I'm telling her, you need to work things out with your dude, blah, blah, blah. But she let me know that she want me, you know what I mean? But reality, no. So I gotta tell you, like, yo, you need to stick it out with your man. Out here in these here streets, you gonna be like one of them chicks up here regretting feminism and regretting leaving their husbands and buying cats and pissed off because, you got kids and now you up here, you seeing your ex-husband got himself together. Now he with an 18, 20-year-old, and now you pissed off drinking wine, being some old wrinkled cat lady. So I'm like, I kind of look at the chick as an associate / friend. You should stay with your dude, you know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is, man. But I ain't gonna have nothing to do with her. Like, you know what I mean? Don't come talking to me about no deep issues. No, I don't want to hear about all that. So I keep it short, But if I want to lie to her, I say, yeah. But she give me, see what women be doing is they'll give you, a lot of times women don't come out and say, I hate my boyfriend, I want to be with you. That ain't what they usually do. They usually do throw some fishing lines out there and say, hey, how's everything going? Oh, well, my husband, this and that. He's this and that, and he's an alcoholic, he's abusive. This brother went in, bro. I'm like, oh, so those is my signals that the woman, plus how she look at me, we doing business. So I'm like, all right, yeah, I know that she want to get, down with me, but I already know I got to follow the Most High's ways, and I can't, involve myself in that. I got to keep my distance. So, Yeah, so that's just something I was thinking about, man. You know, these women, man, you got to be careful, man, because they when they ready to jump ship, they don't know necessarily just come right out, but they uh, but like I said, if I hated women. You know what I mean? I'll be trying to tell her, oh, yeah, because she gave me the bait, is what I'm saying. She gave me the fishing line. Oh, yeah, my husband, this and that. And if I hated her, you know what I mean? And women in general, I'll tell her some BS. Yeah, he ain't treating you right. You need to upgrade. If you ever want to talk about it, just give me a call. Maybe we could sit down, have coffee. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. If I wanted to BS women and I hated them, I would tell them lies. And I make money. But, I want to keep my integrity intact, man. Because whether a man is rich or poor, fat, tall, or ugly, or good looking, you got all you're going to have at the end of the day, man, is your integrity, bro. So, anyways, it's kind of what this whole thing is about. It's about trying to strip a man of his integrity, man. The chaffening of man, you know what I mean? You're going to be righteous or unrighteous, you know what I mean? You're going to bow down and stand up, you know what I mean? If you stand up, you're going to get knocked down, but I'd rather get knocked down as opposed to bend down, then get knocked down, you know what I mean? Bend over, then get knocked down anyway. Such is the struggle of life. Anyways, brothers, like, share, and subscribe, and if you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so. Brother trying to get another laptop around this mug, you know what I mean? But, it is what it is. I appreciate you, brothers. Like, share, subscribe. I had fun doing this video, man. Yeah, and like I said, peace, brothers.